Hey everyone, it's David here. So I want to talk to you about finding somebody that you are trying to locate. And we do this a lot in Warriors. So John Smith is probably one of the most common names in the United States. But let's say, and I maybe you should pick a different name, but I'm going to stick with that one. But let's say you're looking for John Smith in Reno, Nevada, which is, again, there's probably a million. You could go John Smith, and then if you hit the plus sign and you go Reno, Nevada, this is going to pull up John Smith's in that area and help you out. Like here's one in Reno, Nevada, and then these are all John Smith's in certain areas. It helps when you have a city, you have a location, and you're trying to find somebody. That is one way of finding him. Another thing I do that I use, it's really good, is a site called truepeoplesearch.com, free. Same thing. I like this. It gives that example right in here. I never realized that. So it gives John Smith. So let's use the example it gives. And let's say I do Reno, Nevada again. Now, there's probably going to be countless John Smiths in Reno, Nevada. But what would be good is oftentimes when you're looking for somebody, you know an address. So you could look at the current address. It will give you some additional information that he has, maybe previous addresses where you know that he lived on, say, this street right here. You're like, yeah, that might be the guy. So you come up here, you try the phone numbers. Let's say that these phone numbers are all inaccurate. And I usually go about 3 or 4 down. And sometimes the 3rd or 4th one down does work, but it seldom does. Usually the 1st or 2nd one works. When these numbers don't work for me, where I have my most success is it will give some emails, which I do email. I copy all these, I put them in a BCC, and I send out an email. Oftentimes I'll get the bounce back. Sometimes they go through. I've gotten deals that way. Is I go down to relatives. Okay, so possible relatives. So there's a million different relatives in here. What I do is I look for relatives with the same last name, and I try them first. I always find someone by going through a relative, and I just do the phone calls. Hi, I'm looking for John Smith. Here's why. Can you put me in touch with him? 9 out of 10 times that I'm looking for someone and I go through relatives, it's on this site and it's doable. Anyway, I hope this helps. Thank you for listening to this video. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment on this, and I'll see you on the next video.